Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a weight loss tag, and this was issued by Melody at Transforming Melody. She's a great lady. Make sure you check out her channel. I've only known her for a short time and I feel like we've become really good friends already. And as well as some other lovely ladies who will be listed below. So let's get started. She asked us a few questions on weight loss. And the first one is, when did you start gaining weight? Well, I've struggled with weight for probably about almost 23 years now, since the birth of my first child. Before I had him, I was only 125 pounds, so very skinny, and I had him, oh, pardon me. I gained 68 pounds during the pregnancy. I had gestational diabetes, and so I kept that weight on for quite a while afterwards after having him. I think he was about maybe 2 or 3 when I went down in weight. In fact, I remember being able to go to a club, and at the time, like, those really short shorts were in, pardon me, were in style, and I was able to wear those. But I had a friend that was with me, and she was even skinnier, so they would kind of laugh at my weight. But for me, if I could fit into that now, that would be super skinny for me. I'm only about 5'2.5". I always say 5'3", and so the weight for me, the way that it sits, is pretty much my hips, my gut, and it makes me feel so uncomfortable. I feel bloated. I feel sluggish, and with the problems that I mentioned in my previous video, it's hard to breathe at times, and you just feel sluggish, and you feel like you don't want to go for walks, you don't want to really do much of anything. So okay, so I guess when I did start gaining weight would be about 23 years ago, and like I said, I did lose the weight, and it's been pretty much a struggle ever since. I did get down quite a bit about 3 or 4 years ago, and we'll get into that with a few other questions here. So what was my heaviest weight? I would say with the birth of my child and now, I actually weigh now what I did with the first child, which was the heaviest I've ever been, which was at the time, I believe, 199 pounds. And now, well, I'm not going to tell you because we're going to do our scale tomorrow. It's pretty darn close to that. So I would say that was the heaviest. What diets have you been on? Well, I went on Weight Watchers about 4 years ago. I did really good. I think I got down to, I want to say, in the 150s. And then I did it on my own. I think I got down to like 145. So that was great. And I don't know what happened. I just, I went off the track. And a lot of it is emotional. A lot of it is stress. I'm going to be completely honest with you. A few years back, I think it was maybe 2 years back, I went through a major depression and I lost a lot of weight, but that was not the way to do it. I was so depressed that I wasn't eating, and it was a bad situation. So let's see here. So the diets I've been on was the Weight Watchers. I have not been on any other diets. I haven't tried anything else. I remember at one time my husband was eating tons of bananas. That didn't do anything for him. And he decided to be vegan now. So I'm following somewhat of a vegan lifestyle, but not completely, where he pretty much is completely. Let's see. Is your goal a size or a weight on the scale? Well, my goal really is a little bit of both, I would say. Right now, currently, I am pretty much, I would say, I do fit into some 14s and I do fit into 16s. It depends on the pants. I usually do wear a lot of dress pants because of my career. And, like if I wear, say, workout, jogging clothes or anything like that, it's usually, I want to say, a large. And my tops, they're pretty much an extra large or a large. So I do want to get down in size. And the scale it's not so much the scale, it's how I feel. So like the new Weight Watchers, logo is, I think it's beyond the scale is what it is. It's not just the number that's on the scale, it's how you feel and how you look and, your health. The health is the main thing, because if you don't have your health, you have nothing. So that's one of my goals, is to, feel feel comfortable in my own skin. And that's pretty much what I'm trying for, and my health, to stay a lot longer for my family and to be healthy while I'm here. What is your favorite food? Oh boy, definitely chocolate. Christmas, after Christmas sales and things like that, they're terrible, because if I see those chocolate covered cherries on sale for like 40 cents or whatever, I stock up on them. So I got to stop doing that. And also, I love popcorn. Popcorn is my favorite snack, one of them. And I guess it's not really a food, but a beverage, coffee. I would not give up my coffee. I love coffee. So, but I haven't been snacking lately. I haven't been having chocolate or anything like that. If I have a chocolate craving, I just put a little chocolate syrup on like some Cool Whip on a dessert, you know. So that's what I've been doing as far as that goes. I have coffee all the time, at least 2 cups in the morning, at least a cup in the afternoon. So the only thing I have to do, though, is realize that those are empty calories because of the creamer that I put in it. So I need to find an alternative that I like. How do you reward your accomplishments? Well, I haven't had any really big accomplishments yet so far. So what I plan on doing is, I would love to. I chop at my own hair. I don't want to spend the money to go to a salon all the time. My hair grows way too quick. But every once in a while, if I want it like a lot shorter, I will go to the salon and have it done. So I think that would be one of my rewards. Not only that, but I would say definitely new clothes, because I have a lot of clothes that just either they're too big, they're too long, they're too short. They just don't fit right. I honestly do a lot of my clothes shopping at thrift shops, which I love to do. And I'm too lazy to try them on. So I just buy them thinking they're so cheap, and I get them home and they're either way too big, way too small, or, like I said, too short, too long. So my reward for myself, I guess, is to make sure that I look good in the clothes that I have, no matter what weight I'm at, because a lot of times if I wear a certain outfit, I might look totally frumpy in it. And some outfits I look pretty good in, I guess. So it just depends on how the clothes fit you, and the bras that you wear, I guess, too, make a big difference. What would you do with your goal weight? Well, my goal weight would be 150 pounds. I'm not going to go any lower than that I know of, but 150 would be my goal. And what I would love to do is, first of all, both my sons moved down south in different areas. I want to go visit them, and I want to go to an ocean, and I want to wear a bathing suit. I have not worn a bathing suit since I was a teenager. So I want to go see an ocean. I've never seen an ocean. I'm in my 40s. I've never seen an ocean. So, in fact, when I was younger, I used to think the lake was the ocean. I want to go to a real beach. And even if I don't go in the water, because I'm afraid of all the jellyfish and everything that's in the ocean, I want to walk the beach and I want to feel confident. And that's just my own personal goal. But I want to do it with my children. I want to go down and see them. I want to go on a vacation. And I'm hoping that this summer I will reach my goal, or at least around it. I will be able to wear a bathing suit. I will go see them, which is the most rewarding thing ever, is to go see my children. So I guess that is how I'm going to reward my accomplishment. And not that I wouldn't see them anyways, because I will, but to reward myself, I want to feel comfortable. And I'll give you an example. We went to go visit my son, okay, and he is in the military. I'm not going to name the branch or anything like that, but we went to go visit him. We took pictures, and to be quite honest with you, I think that's one of the things that also jump-started this for me, was the fact that I took a picture with my son, and I am totally embarrassed of it, and I will not hang it on my wall or show it, and that's so wrong. I should be so happy and proud, which I am terribly. I can't tell you how much, of both my children in different ways. But I want to take a picture with my family, and it's been so long since we've done that. I shy away from cameras all the time, so I'm surprised that I'm even here with you. But I feel like we can connect in that way, where I want to be able to take a picture and hang it on my wall with my family, and I want to look good. I want to feel proud of myself and my accomplishments. So I guess that's one of my main goals, because one of my sons, he worked so hard and went through so much to get to where he's at. And if he can do that, this is a piece of cake. This is a walk in the park compared to what he just went through, in my opinion. So I am going to do this, and that's what gets me going, is their strength, their encouragement, their courage. So that's my main, besides you YouTubers out there who are encouraging me every day, and I'm here to encourage you as well. If you ever have a question, or just need to talk, or just need that motivation, or you're struggling with your weight loss and you just need somebody to kick you in the right direction, come talk to me. You can email me. You know, I'm here for you. You know, put a comment on one of my videos, you know, that you just want the support, and anytime I will be here. So what diet are you doing now? So right now I am doing the Weight Watchers, and I'm doing the old program, and only because I have all the supplies that I saved, which I'm surprised I saved, because I tend to just toss things, you know. So I'm doing the Weight Watchers Winning Points program, which is similar to the Smart Points. I think there's some foods that have a little bit different point ratio, but mine is based on the carbohydrates, fiber, and total fat grams and calories. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm also using, which is a little bit mixture, I think the app that's on my phone, which is the Weight Watchers app, which is totally free, so I'm not paying any membership fees or anything like that. You can calculate your food, and I think they go by the Smart Points, but it pretty much comes up the same for the foods that I've had so far. And I would love to do a video, which I'm going to do pretty soon here, on some of my favorite low point Weight Watchers foods that I found that are not that expensive, and you wouldn't think that they'd be that low points, but they are. So Weight Watchers Winning Points is what I'm doing now. I'm also doing some little bit of Zumba, which I just started, and you can see my previous video, which I'll leave a link. And it's so fun. It feels like I'm dancing, and I'm in my own living room. I'm, you know, at my comfort zone, except for the video that I did, which is way out of my comfort zone. So that's what I'm trying to do. So if you want to check out that video, make sure you do. Another question: what is your favorite body part? Oh boy. Well, I guess my favorite body part, I really don't have a favorite body part. Let's see here. I guess it would be my eyes, because I think they're a pretty color. They're like hazel. And, you know, I hate that I cover them up all the time with glasses, but contacts just weren't working for me. But I've always been complimented on my eyes. And not to be gross or anything, but breasts, you know. But I would say my eyes would be my favorite body part. And if I could say it, which it's not really a body part, it's an organ, my heart. Because your heart is what keeps you going, for one thing. But it's the way that you treat people, the way that you help people, your character, everything about you is in your heart and your soul. So if that was considered a body part, I would say that was definitely my favorite. Let's see. What makes losing weight so hard? A lot of it is stress. Stress, because I would eat all the time because of stress. And not just stress, but loneliness. You know, I hate to say it, but with my children now out of the house and being an empty nester, and even though my husband is here, I do work a lot, 40 hours a week, and he works 40 hours a week. But when we're home, You know, and I hate to say it, but I do feel lonely a lot of times because we'll be doing our different things or whatever, you know, and it is very lonely. But that's why I turn to YouTube. I love to watch people and their successes. I love home decoration. I love organizing videos, any of those kind of things. It's my entertainment. We have a Roku system, so I can watch it right on our big screen TV. And that's what I enjoy doing. And Facebook. So those are my, well, besides Pinterest, but those are my hobbies right now. I don't really do a lot of crafting. I really don't have any hobbies. So I need to get some hobbies too. Let's see here. And a lot of my friends, we don't even hang out anymore. They've either got divorced or just moved on. And so it's really just my sister and my mother are my best friends. And we hang out as much as possible. Have you ever considered bypass surgery? I have considered it because of the way that the weight is affecting me health-wise. In my previous video, I explained a lot of things, but I also have sleep apnea as well. And I don't tolerate the mask or the CPAP. And so basically, when you're sleeping at night, you're stopping breathing. But I think the weight has a lot to do with that as far as my situation goes. And I think my breathing would tremendously improve. I think a lot of things would improve. But I think I can do this on my own. I've done it in the past. I'm pretty sure I can do it now. No, I'm sure I can do it now. Not pretty sure, because you want to have a positive attitude, guys, okay? None of this, we can't, we won't. It's we will, we are, we will. Okay? 9 scale goals. Definitely, like I said, my health is the main thing. Also financial. Get rid of debt, basically. Be debt-free would be one of my major goals. And to be able to go visit my kids, well, they're not even kids anymore, my grown men, to be able to go on a vacation and visit them and really enjoy that time with my children. So those are my non-scale goals. And not only that, but to get organized. I feel so stressed when my house is disorganized. And being that they're gone, I really don't have much of an excuse. It should be completely organized, and it's not. I mean, I do work 40 hours a week, and the days that I do have off, I end up going to the grocery store or spending time with my husband. I really don't get too much done. So, in fact, those Christmas items that I neatly organized and everything, they're still sitting in that room on the table. So, I need to get going on that and get that stuff put away in my closet upstairs, which, by the way, needs to be organized before I can do that. So, maybe that will be a video as well. So, let's see. So that's my non-scale goals. So I want to thank Melody from Transforming Melody for tagging me in this. I really appreciate it. It helps everyone to get to know each other a little bit better and to tell their story. So, and this is our success stories. This is our beginning to success stories. So thank you again, Melody. I really appreciate it. Make sure you check out the other lovely ladies that participated in the tag as well. If you would like to participate, feel free. And I'd love to see your video and love to learn more about you. So thank you again. Have a nice day. Talk to you soon.